only 11 something, but why does it feel like it's 2 something? We just
Aloha guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Ayana, and today we are going to switch things up, and it's gonna get very juicy. So today I have a story time for you guys, and this is gonna be about the time your girl got played. Alrighty, so I want you guys to keep in mind that this happens to the best of us. It really does. Every girl has been dumb for that one guy that they really liked, and we basically just see past the red flags and the mistakes. To give you guys a little bit of a backstory, me and this guy, we knew each other through mutual friends. We had went to the same high school, and basically we just had each other on social media and yada yada yada. We do the typical slide up on each other's stories on Snapchat, and we're flirting with each other, you know, little heart eyes or whatever. Over time, you know, we start getting closer. He had given me his number, and we start texting more and just getting to know each other more. So a little bit of time goes on, and we had planned to hang out because he was going off to college and I was actually moving to Hawaii, where I live now. So we were basically supposed to hang out before both of us had parted our ways, but unfortunately we never made that happen. It's getting a little bit serious, and basically I had decided that I really like this guy, and even though we are going to be living in different states, like, I want to try to make it work. And we had made an agreement that even though we were going to be in different states, we were going to still try to make this work somehow. Like, if we really wanted to be together, we were going to make it work. So I am going to name this guy Chris. Me and Chris had this little routine where we would FaceTime all the time. I would send him little care packages to his college, and I remember I sent him like a little postcard, and it had pictures of me and him, and it was just like, I miss you, I hope you're having a great time at college. He took a picture of it and put it on his Snapchat story, and I think the caption was "shout out to Shorty." I remember being like, oh, he posted it on his story, and like, he literally deleted it within 5 minutes. And that was the first red flag, I think, because I was like, you know, why would you delete something like that's kind of shady? I always posted him on my Snapchat story, like everyone knew that we were an item. It was kind of weird because he never really posted me on his social medias at all, besides that one time where he had deleted it within 5 minutes. Just kind of thought, you know, he's one of those guys that just likes to keep things low key. He doesn't really like people in his business, so whatever. As time went on, we kind of started talking less, and you know, I could just tell that, you know, he was busy or something was up, so he would just take very long to text back, and I was just getting a little bit annoyed, and I would just ask him, you know, what's up, and he was just like, I'm just really busy at practice, don't worry about it, whatever. As time went on, it honestly got to the point where I knew something was up. Girls just get that feeling that something is not right, you know, and I had that gut feeling that something was not right. I had straight up asked him, is there another girl in the picture? And he was like, what? No. Like, what do you mean? You're bugging, you're tripping. I'm not talking to no other girl, like, you're crazy. Basically just blowing me off, making me seem like I was a psycho for asking him if he was talking to another girl. Me being the little investigator that I am, I decided to ask his friends, you know, if he was talking to another girl. I asked his friends, you know, is Chris talking to another girl? Like, honestly, if he is, just let me know. We're like, nah, like, Chris ain't tell us nothing, like, I don't know nothing. So I was like, okay, you know, obviously I'm just maybe overthinking things, whatever. But I still had a feeling that something was up. This is when the story gets juicy. Alright, so one day I was in class doing my work like the good student I am, and I get a text from one of my best friends, and she's like, girl, in capital letters. And every girl knows that when a girl texts you, girl, something is wrong. So I text back really fast, and I'm like, what? Like, what's up? And she goes, did you see Chris's story?
Did you see Chris's story?
And I'm like, what? No. And at this point, like, my mind is thinking so many different things. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, what's going on? I was just honestly so scared that I was going to see something that was going to break my heart. So I just go ahead and ask her, what is it? And she goes, girl, he has another girl on there. And I'm like, what? At this point, I'm like, I gotta go see this for myself. So I scroll down to his story. The sad part is he didn't even have the decency to block me from seeing his story. So I scroll down, click on his name, and sure enough, there is literally a picture of him and a girl in a bathroom, and she's sitting on the counter sink, and you can't see her face. It's just the back of her hair, and she had on a bra. He has no shirt on, and his arms are wrapped around her while she is sitting on the counter. Imagine seeing this guy that you're serious with post this on his story. Are you serious? At this point, I am just so devastated, and I feel so betrayed. And my first reaction is just to slide up on his story and say, are you kidding me right now? Like, are you serious? And I'm gonna read you guys his response because I was shooketh. He literally said, quote, "You the only girl that can have me, question mark? You beastin' for no reason." And I'm like, what do you mean? I literally asked you not even a week ago if there was another girl in the picture. So at this point, I literally get out of my desk in class, storm out because I know I'm going to freak out. And immediately I start crying, tears just start running down my face, and I'm like, oh my gosh, because I'm in utter shock. I'm so mad that I'm literally shaking, and I just run to the bathroom. My next reaction is to call him. So I called him, and honestly, I don't even remember exactly what I said because I was so angry, but all I remember is I was just going off, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, I literally asked you not even a week ago if there's another girl in the picture. Please just tell me. Like, it's not that hard to be genuine with the person that you care about. So he's just making stuff up, basically saying that he just met this girl, like I wasn't talking to you guys at the same time. So at this point, I already knew he was lying about talking to this girl for just a week, because if we had been talking for 4 months, whatever, how are you never gonna post me, but you just all of a sudden start talking to this girl and she's all up on your story? Like, my whole mood is ruined for that day, and I'm just so upset. And the next day, I'm still upset about it. Like, honestly, guys, I was so shocked because I never expected that from him. Time goes by, and we are both home for Christmas, and he keeps trying to just justify his actions in the past and just basically act like nothing happens. And I'm like, you have a whole girlfriend, like, why are you still trying to talk to me? And he's like, well, she's not really my girlfriend. But mind you, he was still posting her on his story. So obviously him and this girl were pretty serious, but he was still trying to talk to me. Basically, I just decided that there's no point of even keeping communication with this person because he tried to play me like a fool. So I was just like, I just want this to be done. You know, I don't even want to be friends or anything. The last thing that I said to him was, I sent him a little screenshot of a quote that I seen on Twitter, and basically what it said was, it's not the cheating that sucks the most, it's the girl that he cheats with, because then you had to look that girl in the eyes and think she had half of me and she ain't even half of me. And basically that's how I felt. Like, I was just betrayed and hurt, and I sent him that screenshot, and I was like, honestly, you didn't really cheat on me because we weren't technically together, but this is how I feel. And I sent him the screenshot, and that was basically the last time I ever talked to him. He deleted me off Snapchat and unfollowed me on Twitter, and that was just the end of it. And it just goes to show that you really need to just keep your guard up. If someone is showing you red flags, like, girl, run. Because if someone is showing you who they are and you're trying to make them into someone that they're not, it's never gonna work out. Don't try to change people. So yes, this was the time that I had got played for a fool. I hope you guys all enjoyed. I hope you guys got a little bit of juice and drama out of this. And I want to thank you guys all for watching. Let me know in the comments below if you guys want me to do more story times, because I have so many stories I could tell. Like, literally my life is a movie. But just let me know in the comments below if you guys want more story times. Thank you all for watching. Hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time.
'Cause if the water dries up and the moon stops shining, stars fall.